Alright, so on this one today we are going to be talking about Solana and Serum. Now, first of all, this is not financial advice. You shouldn't go rushing into these things. You should do your own research. But this is what I'm looking at, and I have invested in both of these things. I think that there is a lot of potential for upside, both in hype terms and in utility terms. First of all, I want to start off with Solana. Now, Solana is the blockchain that will power the Serum network. For those of you who don't know, Serum will be a decentralized exchange, just like Uniswap or 1inch and stuff like that. But this will be powered by Solana, but it will be interoperable with the Ethereum blockchain. So at the moment, if you use Uniswap, today I was paying like $15 US for each transaction on a DEX. So obviously there is a big need for cheaper transactions and faster transactions as well. Now, Serum is a very ambitious project, and I think they have the capacity to pull it off. Whether they'll pull it off, we'll see. But I'm getting some skin in because the upside, if it does pay off, is huge. So first of all, Solana. Now, it's a faster blockchain than Ethereum, and just you at home might be thinking, oh, it's fast, yeah, whatever, but it's not secure. And you know what, it could be, but I don't think it's unreasonable to assume that one day a better proof of something protocol will be developed than proof of stake, just like we saw proof of stake being developed after proof of work. Ethereum came out 6 years after, 5 or 6 years after Bitcoin, and it was way faster. This has come out 5 years after Ethereum. Yeah, 5 years after Ethereum, and this could prove to be faster. Now, what is the technology that underpins the Solana blockchain? Well, it is something called proof of history. So what is proof of history? So Solana uses cryptographic timestamps to give a verifiable order of events as a function of time. Each node gets a cryptographic clock that helps the network agree on time and ordering of events without having to wait to hear from other nodes. Solana achieves high throughput without compromising on network security. And yeah, that sounds all well and good. And to be honest, I'm not the most technical guy, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard from this guy, who is the founder and the main guy behind Solana, he's got 2 patents for high performance operating system protocols. Like, if you're going to have someone at the head, he's a pretty good guy to have. So I've got the information that I just stated about proof of history from this video right here. This would be a good one to check out if you're interested in Solana, and also check out the rest of their YouTube. I think they started up in June or July of 2019, and then they've released their Solana token only in April. So it's still a very new project. Obviously, it's had a very big increase in price, and you could this is because of the Serum IEO basically, so there was a lot of hype around the blockchain. But if you think about it, if this thing has the potential to take market share away from Ethereum because it provides a better service for decentralized exchanges, rank 105, it has the potential to get a lot higher. I'm not going to throw any price calls out there because, you never know. Like, I don't know. But to get a bit of skin in, like, I'm very happy to get a bit of skin in this. And so Serum is the world's first completely decentralized derivatives exchange with trustless cross-chain trading, brought to you by Project Serum. So I'd recommend checking out this video to learn a bit more about Serum. The Serum token is very, very new. They had an initial exchange offering on FTX. So FTX.com, which is a derivatives trading platform, a centralized exchange basically in the crypto industry, they're behind Serum. And so they, it was only 2 days ago now that this thing was launched. I've got a little bit of Serum. I don't know if this will come down or whatever. The market cap rank is at around that 106. So I actually think Solana is probably a little bit more undervalued. So yeah, I'd really recommend checking out both of these for yourself. This is a really good interview to watch. A lot of big dogs. This guy's from Compound. He's this guy, Anatoly. And yeah, they have some really interesting insights into why Serum is the future. And that interview is one of a few things that I've looked at that really got me bullish on the project. And now, so this guy is Sam Bankman-Friedman. He's the CEO of FTX, and he's the guy behind Serum. So essentially, he's saying the unfair advantage that Serum is going to have is that it's going to be liquid from day one. And another thing that Anatoly said in this, he said that the language that Solana uses actually lowers the barriers for entry for programmers to build on the Solana blockchain. So to build on the Solana blockchain is actually easier and, in theory, faster for developers who want to make applications and projects on top of a blockchain. So he was saying that programmers at Facebook and Google and all that stuff know the language to use to build on Solana, but the language that is used to build on Ethereum is not what they would traditionally would have expertise in. So yeah, that's just a very brief overview, very speculative, of course, but I think Solana has a lot of legs. You know, it's promising to have 40,000 transactions per second and 50,000, sorry. If you look at the transactions there, it's just going crazy. And obviously you want to be really critical in your thinking about new blockchains and stuff like this, but this is the first blockchain that I've come across in the last few months, or probably the last few years, that I'm getting quite bullish on. And I think with Ethereum gas fees getting so high, they're not really going to come down. Like there's going to keep being heaps of demand for the network. And look, I'm still really bullish on ETH. I think ETH 2.0 could definitely speed it up, and then there's layer 2 solutions and all of that sort of stuff. But I think if this works, it's a game changer. So I'm betting on that game changer. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Not financial advice. Also, Curve, if you guys have been playing along at home, Curve is dumping pretty hard. You know, it got down to 10 US. I was talking about it when it was at like 20 or 30 or something. So yeah, big decrease. And what I'm actually watching for is, so the dump came after the news that Binance wouldn't be listing. And of course the supply is going up a lot. So 2 million each day. But there could be a point where this price goes below the fair value of Curve before that Binance listing. So, you know, overnight tonight I'm going to be watching this thing like a hawk and see if there's a really good entry. Like if this thing gets down to $5, that's a buy in my eyes. After it was at 50, I think $5 is a buy. So stay safe. Don't bet the farm on it. Never put in more than you're willing to lose. Always keep on top of your risk management. And if you're ever feeling uncomfortable in a trade, you probably shouldn't be in that trade. But yep, thanks for watching, guys. Do your own research.